This is part 9 into my deep dives into the upgraded training available through the highest tier of the 90% Done For You affiliate marketing system that I use. As I've mentioned before, the system is free to start and does offer a lot of training for free, but there is this highest tier that I personally have invested in, and the amount of training and other resources that are available through this highest tier makes it so well worth the investment, in my opinion. But I wanted to film this series so that you really could see what you would get for that highest tier should you decide to make that investment. So let me flip you around and walk you through this next module. So last time we went through Ninja Life Hacks. So let's go to the second page. And so the next module that we're going to talk about is coaching call replays. And so if you look over here, there are multiple live calls every single week, and they're done via Zoom. So on Mondays, there is a Mind Shift Mastery call. On Wednesdays, there are coaching sessions with James, who is the founder, the CEO of RPM. And then on Fridays, there is a DM closing session with somebody else. This call, I've been on all of them, and they're all valuable, and they are all recorded, and then you can watch the recordings through this module here. But I will say this call with James is huge. You have access to the creator of the system, who is a 7-figure earner, and he stays on that call until all questions have been asked or answered, pardon me. And now they have a way of, you can submit your questions ahead of time. So in case you can't be on the call live for some reason, but you do have a question, you can submit it and he will answer it on the next call, and then you can watch the replay to find out what that answer is. But here you can see all of so it goes back to, for me, to August, which I think is when I joined MAB. It was later than August. So I think I want to say I joined MAB in October. So, I can go back to August and watch all of these replays, which is it's just huge. And then they do sometimes add in additional calls, not outside of just those 3. So for example, I know that they had a call recently with Dana, who is the top affiliate, and she went through, it doesn't look like that recording has been added yet, but it is the holidays, so that's probably why. But she went through social media training, and I think that they're looking at making that a more of a regular thing. So, they are expanding this, and it really is amazing. So I definitely, these calls in general is, I think, for me, in the top 3 of why I like this program so much. So there you go, coaching call replays. So there you have it. I need to try and rank the reasons why I think that this highest tier is so worth the money. But these coaching calls definitely are in my top 3. I think that the mindset and the DM closing calls are really helpful, as are just the, ad hoc ones that get thrown in there. But for me, I think that Wednesday call where you have access to the creator of the system, who is a 7-figure earner, and you are able to ask any question that you want, is invaluable. And now they have offered the opportunity to submit your question in advance. If you can't be on the call for some reason, maybe the time zone isn't good for you, maybe you just can't make it, you can submit your question in advance and James will address your question on the call. So you don't have to miss it. And then those recordings are there for you to catch later. So if you would like to get started with this 90% Done For You system, and maybe even this highest tier, let me know in comments. You can also head over to my profile where you can find more information.